Hello everyone, today we are going to be making a symmetrical piece of art through drawing. We are going to be doing this by using the piece of printer paper I sent home in your packets. So I would like for you to get the piece of printer paper and grab a marker. It has to be a marker to draw with because I need it to bleed through the paper. So once you get your marker, I would like for you to fold your paper hamburger style. Not hot dog, so not long ways, but sideways. Once you do that, I would like for you to draw something on just one side. So as it's folded, draw something on one side. As you can see, I'm going to be drawing a butterfly. You can draw anything that you would like, but do not choose something that is extremely difficult because it will be challenging to copy. So this piece of art that we are drawing has to be symmetrical. And symmetrical means that it is equal on both sides. So when we open our paper, it'll be the exact same on this side and this side. So they will be equal. So I would like for you to go ahead and draw your one side. Make sure that you're holding the marker down to where it is bleeding through onto the back. As you can see, mine bled through. It did not bleed through all of the way, and that is okay because we are going to fix that. So once you do that, I would like for you to open your picture and trace over the back. So here is my front of my paper. This is where I did. Now it bled through on the back. So I would like for you to trace on the back of that object. So this is the back of my paper and I am going to trace my butterfly. Okay, once you trace the back, I would like for you to flip it over to the front and make sure that it bled through enough. If it did not, then you will trace over it on the front as well. Like I said, it has to be symmetrical. That's why we are tracing so that both sides are equal. So here is my butterfly and it is symmetrical. Once we create our symmetrical painting, we are going to use the fold as a way to divide our painting when we are coloring it. So you can paint or use markers, whatever you would like. I would prefer for you to use paint, but if the only thing you have is markers, that will work as well. So what we are going to do for this activity is we are going to paint or color using complementary colors. So I would like for the colors on one side to be different than the colors on the other. The colors that are used on this side should complement the colors that are used on this side. For example, if I used green on this side, I would want to use red on this side. If I'm using blues on this side, I would want to use oranges on this side. So we are going to create a picture with complementary colors. Okay, so now I'm going to begin painting my butterfly. I am going to use the complementary colors red and green, purple and yellow, and blue and orange. If you remember correctly, complementary colors are the ones that are opposite on the color wheel. So if you need to, refer back to the color wheel that I provided you in the slides. So with my paint, the only colors I have are blue, red, yellow, green, and purple. But I also said that I needed orange. If you remember correctly, we can make orange, because it is a secondary color, out of a primary colors. So we are going to use 2 primary colors to make the color orange. If you remember, that would be red and yellow. So we will mix red and yellow to make orange. Now, when you are painting, like I said, I would like for you to keep the complementary colors on the opposite sides. It does not matter if you mix the other colors, but make sure that the complementary colors are on opposite sides. So make sure that the blue is on one side and the orange is on the other. The red is on one side and the green is on the other. The purple is one side and the yellow is on the other, and vice versa. You can use whatever complementary colors you would like to create your painting or drawing, depending on if you are using markers or paint. So let's begin painting my butterfly. I'm going to start with using the color purple. And I am going to use purple for the outline of my butterfly. And remember, when you are doing this, to try to keep it symmetrical based off of the outlines we just drew with our markers. So I did purple as my outline on my right side. So on my left side, I am going to use yellow to do the exact same thing, because yellow is the complementary color to purple. So here are my complementary colors, my purple and my yellow. And as you can see, I kept the picture symmetrical. I would like for you to spend some time doing yours on your own. Like I said, just use complementary colors on the opposite sides, using the fold as your guide of separation. Okay, my complementary color painting is complete. So as you can see, I used the blue and the orange, the green and the red, and the purple and the yellow. I encourage you to use as many complementary colors as you can in your painting or drawing. And I hope that you have fun exploring complementary colors. And like I said, if you do not have that color as a resource, remember that you can make the colors by mixing 2 different colors. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me in my email.